Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here and welcome to 60 and Me. Hope that you're having a fabulous day wherever you are in this beautiful world of ours. 60 and Me, we have women in 150 countries, so we're all around the world and you're joining us at different time zones, different times in your day, and we welcome you wherever you are. So I'm having my morning cup of tea here, as I always do. I'm having a very simple English breakfast. It's one of my favorites. It's for those of you who live in England and the United Kingdom, you know that when you've got a nice cup of tea, all is well with the world. And for the sisters in the United States, maybe it's a nice cup of coffee. Or perhaps you're more adventurous and have lemon and honey, or maybe you've got some smoothie or juice. But whatever you're doing, hope you've started the day with a smile, feeling good, and with a positive attitude. Now today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about 60 and Me in a little bit more detail and talk to you about how you can get more from 60 and Me. We have a lot of different channels now, and for those of you who are just joining us, you may not be aware of them, and same with the women who've been here with us for the 4 years that we've been in existence, because we've grown and developed and added new channels and new content all over the place. So I wanted to share with you where you can go to get articles and videos and other interesting things that we've added to our repertoire, and maybe just give you like a minute background on 60 and Me, because some of you have asked this question, and I don't know if I've ever really said how it started and what was my original idea. So I'll start there, and then I'll tell you a bit about how you can get more out of the 60 and Me experience. So, started 4 years ago. I had been 59 for several years and was, really felt like there must be other women on this journey, in this transition between 50 and 60, and looking for, just for inspiration and for action, how to take action to change my life and change your life. So I started with a very simple premise, that we were looking after really three things. It was things like financial security. How are we going to have enough money in our 60s to live the lifestyle that we want? The other was how to establish healthy aging, how to live, with nutrition and a sense of well-being that was going to, guide us into our 60s, strong, fit, and, ready to do the things we wanted, which led to the third part of the community, which was to talk about really things that were to do with independence. So that's, things like travel, retirement, caregiving, if that's something that you were doing, but things that you were, following your passions, picking up new hobbies, new crafts, finding ways to build new relationships, new friendships, and that was kind of the basis of 60 and Me. And when we started, we honestly just had a Facebook page, which we have today still. Of course, many of you are watching this video on Facebook, and we're also on YouTube with this video as well. But Facebook was the first thing we started. And after a very few weeks, we realized that we really had touched a nerve with women in their 60s who didn't have a lot of other places to go, and that we had an opportunity, to share content, share stories, and build a community of friends that could be supporting one another. So we started the Facebook group. Now today, we have about 105,000 women in our Facebook community. So you can imagine the conversation and the dialogue that takes place there is pretty exciting. And we've just attracted the most amazing people. You are just incredible. You join in with the conversation, you help each other, you reach out and offer suggestions if the topic is something that you've been through or you know about. So our Facebook group is very, very dynamic, very active, and I would encourage you to be sure that you mark us to receive notifications from 60 and Me. You can do that in your settings on Facebook, and also to maybe even see our posts first. You've got that control in Facebook, because then you'll be sure to see everything that we post. And we post a variety of articles every day. So that's in our Facebook community. Encourage you to not just read, but jump in, make comments, share, and like other people's comments, because it's all about engagement. So when we started our Facebook group, we had, 2 people or 3, and then we grew very quickly. So now we've got a big, big community of women over 60 and, between 50 really, 50 and 80, 90. I don't know if we have anyone in their hundreds yet, but, we have a very big Facebook group. So that's the first thing. Just sign up for, well, you're there. You're here in Facebook if you're watching this. Now, the other place that we've developed over the 4 years is YouTube. YouTube has become a very big part of our work because it's really fun to do videos, and they bring the conversation to life. So I do videos almost several times a week, and we post them on YouTube first, and then often we put them on Facebook, and so you can get those in both places. We have now, this is quite amazing, we have over 750 videos on Facebook, or excuse me, on YouTube, 750 plus. And these are on all kinds of topics in those subject areas that I talked about earlier. And also there's a lot, maybe even up to about 200 now, of interviews. And these are interviews that I've done with experts. They could be experts ranging from beauty and fashion. I have a fabulous makeup artist, Ariane Poole, who we do a lot of videos with. She talks about all kinds of cool things to do with beauty, skincare. We've interviewed brain doctors. We've interviewed to talk about the aging brain. We've talked about caregiving, retirement, starting a new career in your 60s. I've interviewed people to talk about, going back to work and how to build your own businesses if you want to start, as an entrepreneur. And I've interviewed fashion experts, people that are doing very cool things with fashion and style, and just got their perspective, on the kinds of things that we're interested in. I've talked to financial advisors, people that are talking about, money and how to plan for the future. So if you go to YouTube, it's just youtube.com/60andme. And by the way, we'll put all the links to the articles in this article, to all the channels, so you'll know exactly where to go. But YouTube is a great place to have fun, just sit down, relax. And also recently, I've been doing myself a lot of makeup videos. I found that there was really not too many people doing makeovers for older women, and my approach to makeup is very casual and natural, and they've just, for some reason, I think struck a chord, again, because I'm just normal like you guys. I mean, I just put makeup on and I've shared kind of what works for me, and I've been practicing and I've been learning, so I think I've got some tips and tricks. So I've been doing a lot of that. And also I do just chats, just on a topic that is of interest to me. Why do we get old? What is the aging process about? Books and things that I've been reading that might be useful. So that's on YouTube, second big channel for 60andme, so don't miss that. We also started, because we felt there was a need for people to have conversations in a more private setting, we started a discussion forum. Now, you may not know about this. I remind people about this quite often. You have to log in through Facebook, so that gives us some security, because if we left it open, we'd have to be monitoring that site 24/7. So we ask that you log in with Facebook. But once you get there, it's a more private conversation. And this is where you can start a conversation on any topic, a dialogue that's of interest to you. You can sort of even do a shout out, any women living in London, and people can find you and have a chat more privately. So that's very simply 60andme.com/conversations. And again, we'll leave you the link. But that's another place you can go, and that's something we've invested in. There's no charge for you. You have to just go out there and sign into Facebook, and then just look for conversations of interest to you, or start your own. So that's our discussion forum, and that's another one that is really cool. A lot of people use it, and I think they get value from it. So discussion forum. Now, another channel that we have is not brand new, we've had it for a few months now, but it's super exciting. It's a games portal that we have on our website. So you just, normal website, 60andme.com, and you'll see a tab on the top that says games, or you can just type in 60andme.com/games. when you get there, there is a whole plethora of games that you can play and join free of charge, as I said. So you can just join in. There are word games like solitaire, you know, bridge. I'm looking at my list here because I forget them all the time. There's arcade games, strategy games, is it Mahjong? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Backgammon. There's all kinds of very cool games like Sudoku, crossword puzzles, and quizzes. There's all kinds of interesting quiz games you can do. So I'm honest, you have to just go there and check them out because it's a really fun site, and there's something for everyone. I like the word games. There's some word matching games and, you know, word finding games. It's a very cool site, and it's part of our 60ME platform, and we did hear from you that this was something that you wanted, so we got started, and I think you'll like it. So check out the games tab on the main website, 60me.com, and have fun with the games. Two more that I want to mention real quickly, that I love spending time on Pinterest. I don't know about you guys, but super visual. So we have a really lovely Pinterest site. We've got just about every board you could imagine, from fashion to aging, and we have all the articles that we publish on 60Me. We post them on Pinterest as well, and with a link, you know, to the website. So if you're into looking at things visually, you can try that as well. You'll enjoy that if you are a Pinterest fan. So that's just 60Me. That's Pinterest.com/60Me. Pinterest. Now, if you're a tweeter, we also have a Twitter account. We have, I think, about 10,000 people there now on Twitter, and it's very interesting because there's a different community on Twitter. It's people who are a lot of bloggers who are doing similar themed topics to us, and so you can find, you can cross over and find cool writers. A lot of our bloggers are also, on there tweeting, so there's like just an interesting dimension to Twitter, if you like that kind of 140-word format, and that's again there for you to enjoy. We post maybe 10 times a day and lead you to places that you might have missed. So that's Twitter. I think I've covered everything. Facebook, YouTube, discussion forum, games, Pinterest, and Twitter. 60Me is in all those places. So if you were thinking for a minute that we just were one-dimensional, either on Facebook or the website, we are everywhere. And of course the website, I have to tell you about that, which is just 60me.com. We reach about 500,000 women every month on the website, so we reach a lot of people, and a lot of people come to the website just by searching for an article. And if you go to the website, you'll see lots of headings and drop-down menus, so that you can go to health, for example, and read about weight loss, nutrition, food. It's very comprehensive. And that's, of course, 60me.com. You're always welcome there. Okay, I think I've probably overwhelmed you with places to go and learn about 60Me, but I wanted you to get the most out of it. And we give it our heart and soul. We do everything we can to make this a good experience for you. But we love your feedback too. So if you've got anything that you think we're missing or anything that we could improve or add, we are always, wide open for conversation and constructive comments anytime. So I guess, please tell me in the comment section below, what you love about 60Me. What are your favorite places? And, what else could we do for you? Okay, so get the most out of 60Me, have fun, enjoy your 60s, and I'll see you again all really soon. Take very good care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.